Dee Dee, it has been quite a mess out here. There's still debris covering some of the roadways. However, it's looking a lot better than it did that first day we were out here. I can walk the streets and just find shingles from roofs. And then if you actually walk more to the right of this road, you see the house in the tree. That house doesn't exist anymore. You can walk over to the other side of this street and just find people's belongings. Every neighborhood looks just like this. I've actually seen people coming through here and looking through the rubble, trying to see what belongings they have left. But when it comes to kitchen fires, the biggest culprit is people getting distracted and actually forgetting they have food in the oven. So just make sure you're paying attention. Tonight's girls basketball game will be like no game Normal West has ever had before. Got an array of food out here, but most important, I've been talking about it all day. In my hand, I have sweet corn. Are you ready for this? I've never thrown a couch it before, so we'll see how this goes. I definitely had to Google it. So hopefully I don't make a fool of myself. Ah! Not my best performance, but there you go.
There are homes that are literally obliterated.
Governor-elect J.B. Pritzker, Lieutenant Governor-elect Juliana Stratton, and Senator Dick Durbin getting a first-hand look at the destruction Taylorville saw December 1st when a tornado wreaked havoc on the town.
Cement over here, just the foundation. I mean, oh yeah, just picked up and yeah.
Top legislative leaders talking to survivors of the tragedy, including one man working to clear rubble from a severely injured family member's home. The home, a total loss.
Please give her our best. And okay, I will. It's certainly true that, you know, we're going to do everything we can to continue carrying out the emergency management function and help people rebuild.
This is the first natural disaster Pritzker is experiencing as governor-elect.
It's the people that we got to focus on. And then, of course, the rebuilding effort.
The goal of Saturday's tour, finding out from the victims what they need.
What do you think's the future? Does she get some insurance or no?
She has some insurance. I talked to her last night, and she says she wants to rebuild right here.
Home.
The town of Taylorville expecting to endure financial struggles down the road to recovery. Pritzker promising to put this tragedy at the top of his list when he steps into his role as governor.
When we take office, we're going to continue the recovery effort for Taylorville and stand up for the families here.
Last night, the Normal West basketball family endured a heartbreaking turn of events.
Obviously, there's a lot of people hurting. I'm hurting, the team's hurting, the coaches, the families, the parents, the community.
Emotion filled the gym at Normal West High School for their girls' varsity basketball game.
Charlie loved all athletes and coaches at Normal West, but his true love and passion was girls basketball.
Just one night after the JV team school bus was hit by a semi, Charlie Crabtree, a Treasure volunteer, was killed.
Charlie was with the team, you know, last night, and he was there in a terrible accident, and they're, you know, everybody loves him. They're going to, I know, honor him. He's in their thoughts for the rest of the season and beyond.
Honoring the man known as the grandpa of the district started with a moment of silence before the game.
The moment of silence, of course, is a time for everybody just to remember Charlie and what he brought to the table.
People of all ages packing the stands. Amir Climate graduated from Normal West High School.
This was really hard, so I just want to be there, just to be a part of it.
A fixture of the community gone, but not forgotten.
A bunch of black smoke, and I grabbed my grandson and ran out the house.
A piercing sound rang through a Springfield home early October 29th. Falcon Carmill and his 4-year-old grandson were sleeping when the fire alarm went off. His home engulfed in flames.
Something just woke me up. And when I woke up, I heard, that's the first thing I heard was the alarm.
The Springfield Fire Department and Red Cross worked together to install 2,600 fire alarms throughout Springfield. Valken's home was one of the houses with an alarm installed. Springfield Fire says the alarm allowed Valken to get him and his grandson out quickly.
Unfortunately, you know, the outcome would have been grim had he not had working smoke alarms in the home. The smoke alarms are what woke him in the morning, so it's quite likely that the smoke would have just overcome him and his grandson in their sleep, and they quite likely would not have made it out of the home.
By the time fire crews arrived on scene, fire poured out of the windows. Just look how badly these panels are charred. This is one of 6 major house fires in homes with the new alarms. Springfield Fire says this incident shows fire alarms really do save lives. Falcon and his grandson couldn't be more thankful.